Well, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday with Wendell. I have to apologize. JJ Sweat couldn't be here today right now for some unforeseen reason, but that's okay. I hope everything is fine with him. But I have my CEO, the CFO here, RAD, R-A-D Octopus, Felicia Gomez Simpson. How you doing, Felicia?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're just going to get right into it. And this topic today is, yes, I'm going to talk about the bridge. The bridge, the New Harbor Bridge. When is it going to get built?
There's no definitive date. Thank you, Sydney.
I guess we don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure things out, and everybody's asking all kinds of questions. Who is to blame? You know, what's really going on? How many backs have been scratched? How many money has been underneath the table? What land is really going on? And
Is it sinking?
is it stable? Now, my question is, how many of you would you drive on it if it's completed? Would you be one of the first ones to go over, or would you wait a while? Or
I would wait a while, but I wouldn't have a choice because my son has to go over there since he's dad.
oh yeah, that's right. You're not going to drive all the way around to go to Parks or all that.
Yeah,
You go that way, or
I mean, well, I live towards the bluff, so maybe it wouldn't be that
it
as
wouldn't
far.
be that bad.
No,
Probably wouldn't be that bad.
No, but
Just as long as the ferry is running, you're good.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna have a choice, when
Yeah.
it comes down to it, though.
Wow, it's really crazy. Wow, how things are. Yet we warned about potholes. I guess they can take all that concrete they got and fill them potholes in it, that they got over town. But having said that, I hope things work out. I don't know for whom, but it's just really funny. And to me, it's like a karma thing, basically, since I live in the Hillcrest area and how things were and how people that have the money that want to make more money to bring in larger cargo tankers and oil tankers and whatnot to make more money. It's understandable, but oh well, things do happen. And then the next thing you know, we had to get a little rain. It was a drought for a little while.
Dude, okay, so there's this little, I guess it's supposed to be like a lakey thing in the bluff.
A lakey thing?
Like, yeah, it's like a field, but it's always had water in it,
Okay.
going towards the Laguna
So
Madre.
little pond?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
ish. Yeah. Well, I was taking my kids to school last week. It was completely dry.
Right.
Well, we went today, and it actually has like a quarter full. That's how much rain we got.
Well, that's a lot of rain. And it got so much rain now on Airline Road for those who lived in that area, I guess from SPID and, between both sides of the north and the south of it. And for the little, subdivisions in there, I guess you got kind of flooded. And,
They did.
People was complaining about, and this guy who made the statement said that, well, we did the construction part, but we didn't do too much on the maintenance part. Well, if that's the case, then what did you do it for? And no disrespect to any women, but you gotta have the PMS, and that's not your post-menstrual, system. It's for a pre-maintenance system, for guys to do work and stuff like that. I guess they didn't do it, so now it's kind of a sad thing going around here.
Yeah.
You rain and now the mosquitoes are finna jump out on people. They're bad already.
The rain, honestly, we did the Reptile Expo in Robstown this weekend. It was 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday it was pretty busy, but it did rain.
Yeah.
So it kind of slowed things
Down a
down.
little bit.
But Sunday, because it started off just raining, it was really slow.
Yeah.
A lot of people were not going to travel to Robstown.
Oh no! Well, no!
Or like one of my friends was literally her front yard was like underwater. Her husband walked, it was like to his knees almost. So she's like, yeah, we can't come.
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap.
When it came down Sunday, that was a good day. Only thing you can do for those who have Netflix, sit around and watch that all
Netflix and
day.
chill.
Eat popcorn, Skittles, and your favorite chocolate and whatnot. So right here in Corpus Christi, now having said that, Corpus Christi is in the top 6 places for living on the beach city to live in if your income is under $2,600 a month for retirees. For retired people, the income is around $2,600 a month. You can live here. Now, number 6 is Jacksonville, Florida. Number 5 is Corpus Christi. And then you got Panama City, Florida, Melbourne, Florida, you know, and probably another places. They're all in Florida besides here. And when we look at Corpus Christi, the one of the last, well, the underdeveloped beach on the island, per se, anywhere in the United States. You know, it's kind of sad. Brown water, brown sand, you know.
Yeah, but we can drive on the beach, and in Florida you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So.
the thing here is really kind of bad how things are.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with, you know, bacteria in the water. A lot of places have to deal with it, but it's very high in Corpus. I enjoy it. I love living here, but I'm not getting in the water if I can help it. If I can help it, you know. I don't know if I would go to Hurricane Alley right now. I'm just saying. I'll get in the
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
Or those like fountains out here
Yeah.
that are always going.
Yeah.
Those can't be very sanitary.
Yeah, they look like it unless they got
Well, I'm just
some
thinking
type
like the
of filter
vagrants
in it.
don't
Yeah.
go in there and try to bathe.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Right.
You know, I know I would if I was homeless. I'd go
I'm
down
just
there and
saying.
take a bath or what have you.
Here.
But it's really crazy, just really crazy that Corpus Christi is number 5 on the best place to live if you
Or a retiree.
retire $2,600 a month. You know, they had to leave out because the livability. We're at 69% livability, and that would help us.
Yeah.
They had to leave out a couple of places like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Savannah, Georgia, because their livability they claim for the Census Bureau is below 65. They had to leave out places like Virginia Beach, Virginia, and San Diego, California, because their median income is so high
Yeah.
to live out there. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's what things go. So what
Yeah.
can you say? That's how things go.
Yeah.
You know, and now we're coming up on a good week. Yesterday you had a good day with Jay Sparta, your son, and
I
everything
did.
was well.
His first art show.
First art show.
He was on the news for it and everything.
Yeah, it was all good.
Yeah.
I was showing a lot of pieces. I went live early when I came in
Oh,
inside the
yeah.
studio. And went live on there, showed a lot of his pieces. And for a young person to be creative and do things and have a mindset is really good. And these days, especially these days and time,
Yeah.
you know, because things are really getting crazy wild. When you go to the grocery store, you know, the price is changing a lot faster than the stock market, you know. For a race, I thought it was a race between gas prices and going to the grocery store, but not anymore. They are really just, and H-E-B doesn't have any competition here, basically. You know, Walmart, you know,
Yeah. They're out of a lot of things too.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know.
Like our cat food, we can only find it like at PetSmart if they have it,
Yeah.
which it's more expensive
Yeah.
there. Or
Particular items that you can't find in certain stores.
or
right now.
individuals, not like a pack at
Yeah.
Walmart. So we have
And-
to buy a whole thing tray of
And
individuals.
ladies, for your hygiene products,
yeah, you were
I
telling me
found
that.
this out that it's hard for tampons are not on the shelf. Oh my goodness.
Pads, apparently the
Yeah.
prices went up.
Yeah, or something. What's going on
Yeah.
there? I really got to dig in that. Yeah, you heard it.
I'm
I
glad I
said
don't have to worry
yeah.
about that
Yeah,
anymore.
for those who don't have to worry about it, you're good. For those that do, you just went into panic mode, didn't you? That's
Stock
okay.
up.
Oh
Like
my
the
goodness.
toilet paper crisis, tampon crisis.
Tampon Crisis. Man, yeah, you can't use. How many wipes can you put together to use for a tampon? Yeah, I said it. This morning I just threw that on out there. We'll see what happens.
Comment below.
A lot of things are really happening good. You know, tomorrow at Waterburg Phel.
You'll be doing the national
I'll be
anthem.
singing the national anthem. No, I'm not going to do it for you right now. You know, maybe some other time, but not right now.
Don't worry, we'll have it on video.
Yeah, we'll
So
try
he'll
to
never
get
have to do it again.
tomorrow. And then on the 19th and 20th, I'm on with some really good guys.
Right here,
there at
downtown, huh?
Downtown at the Bella Luna.
Mhm.
Aaron Carranza, you know, the pharmacist, he's going to be the host and have my awesome friend Sean Miller's going to be there acting the fool with his Daisy Dukes on. You know, Blake Trevino, you know, and I know he's really going to make me laugh because he be talking about women as if they did pot stew meat or something going on. Victor Mendoza's supposed to be here, Jay Valdez. So it's all about having a good time and laughing. Just going to chop it up and just staying busy. And the hook season about to wind down. Gonna have that many more games. Actually, home game, 17 more. So come on out and if you really like baseball, and come eat some popcorn. You know, Thursday is going down, so it's all good.
That's when I want to go. When he's
Go
singing,
out.
Thursday.
Then you have Mesquite Street downtown be jumping. Tonight you got Sal's Bronx Pizza for open mic that's going on out there. I'll give everybody, show everybody some love. So everybody think I'm just supposed to give somebody just that one person love. Let's get real. You know, I want to move it around, pass it around, and everybody can put a smile on your face. You can be mad if you want to. Just look in the mirror, see how mad you get. Okay? That's just how I feel. Now, what's going on with you? Your photo shoots tomorrow morning?
Oh yeah, I've been doing this 1 day headshot special. It's $50 and you get like a 30-minute sesh and you get makeup touch-ups. You get 3 like wardrobe changes and a minimum of 4 photos, but I ended up giving them way more because they end up coming out so good. But I'm sold out for tomorrow, so my next one starts September 1st, and I'm almost sold out. So get y'all's appointments in there because that's the point. And then I'll probably do it a couple times after that because now it's a new season and people have changed over the summer. You know what I mean? And they need to be revamped, so that's why I'm doing it.
That is so good because, you know, changing the season, hopefully it's coming soon. We get through this tropical storm era that we have in late August, early September. Get on through this. Have to fight the mosquitoes for the next couple of weeks. Let's see if our city of Corpus Christi
Start spraying.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to use to spray with anymore.
They're immune to everything.
You know, the mosquitoes, they have really lost their mind. I found that out last night. And so, you know, just protect yourself the best way you can.
Yeah.
I, for one, I'm not the one to be spraying. I'll spray it on the clothes, but I don't like it on my skin. That's just me.
I like the Skin So Soft one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's for sensitive skin.
Really?
Yeah, me and my boys have like eczema, like sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to use. It's the Skin So Soft off.
Well, that's good to know. And
Yeah.
I just have to try different things. People come out with so many different products all the time. What's really going on? And you just have to notice that people beware. It's still hot. It's still humid. You got school coming back in now with your kids. You know where the school zones are. If you drive through there, that means what you got tunnel vision or you're watching your phone. If you don't see the blinking light, caution light, but slow down. You know, if it says 15 miles an hour.
It's a bigger fine when you're on your phone in a school zone.
You know, so
just get off your phone.
Just so it's okay.
There's too many
If
kids.
you're in a hurry, you know your person, leave a little bit earlier. That's all. If you don't want to be late, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a police officer there to really ruin your day.
I have to go to the school 2 times every morning.
2 times every morning.
Yeah, I take my oldest and my youngest at the same time because my oldest has to be on a bus at a certain time to go to Del Mar. And Garrett's school starts before. Then I go home and get Grayson and then have to go back and do it again to the high school and then I come back.
No.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
So is the
And there's
traffic really bad?
Okay. Good news. Flower Bluff opened up Laguna Shores.
Okay.
So I can literally leave my house, go down Laguna Shores to the high school, go back down Laguna Shores to the intermediate, and go back down Laguna Shores. So I never hit all that traffic that's on Waldron.
Oh. So you think more people are going to take that loop, but if they
it hasn't been that busy.
No? Okay.
Like, it's been free flowing since they opened up Laguna Shores. Like, I have not, last year I would tell you, like, oh my God, these parents are crazy, but I never bitched on, like, the shows.
Right.
And I would tell you, like, I haven't had that. I haven't had, no.
Oh, you haven't had that anxiety moment there. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good thing. That's really a good thing.
They have police officers directing in front of each building and other security, So it's just like, it's incredible how fast.
Now, when you said Mr. Security, I have a friend of mine that's, works at the ballpark, a friend of mine with the ballpark and also works at King High School. Mm-hmm. And that they've been having a lot of problems out there at King with, fights and, trashing things. And it's just really crazy. Wow, they have any problems with gangs and everything like that, blah, blah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Now, I guess.
I think all the kids are just ready to be back at school, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, none of my kids have come home like, I don't want to go back tomorrow already.
Now, the new Mary Carroll High School, they got a problem with the cafeteria. Said it's too small. That they having students actually sitting on the floor eating their lunch and
So they
things
built
like
the
that.
cafeteria too small.
They got the largest gym that I know of, but they said that the cafeteria had to add more shifts, lunch
That is
shifts or add them all.
terrible.
Well, no, somebody should know for the square footage how many students.
You can put in at one time, and
Yeah,
we should
and-
know from previous records how many people have been registered and kind of try to.
Let's try to figure these things
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Because we are talking about educators now and how people do.
Let's be educated about the
Let's be
situation.
educated about this situation.
Yeah, you're right.
What's going on, and
Dang,
I hope they
poor
work that
babies.
out. And and all the kids that want to do violence and stuff like that in school.
That's
you know,
parenting. It's like pent up aggression from being at home with their parents all summer.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, just to be real, like a lot of the abusive cases come out more in the summer because these kids are home with these abusers, a longer period of time. You know what I mean? And so then they have all that pent up from what they've been going through all summer, and
Right,
they come to
yeah.
school and they
I can
bully,
understand that.
or they act out, or give attitude to the teachers, or goof off. Like, it's so crazy that my kids come home and they're like, dude, class would be so much like smoother, like if people would just shut up and start giving the teachers a hard time, like just like, and they get it from their parents, like they really do, like. They're educators. Like, be quiet, get your work done. You're there to get your work done, go to school, and then, not to like bash jocks, but most of these end up being the football players thinking they can get away with it, or the athlete that's, thinks he's the badass and is the ringleader of all the other kids.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
And
parents
you
need-
see that, and so you hear that firsthand
Yeah.
as a parent and understand the situation. There's a lot of things that go on with that, and once again, sometimes we hear things we really don't want to grasp, or we just say try to avoid it. You can't do that. It's 2022. You need to really open up your mind, listen to people what they got to say.
And
listen
be nice to
the
the
kids.
substitute.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
so mean to the substitutes because they're not their teacher. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they try to. So it's just like people need to handle our kids.
Yeah, just show a little love. It's okay. You want to be mean? There's some mean people out there for you. Go find them. They'll find you. Don't have to be mean. They're ready for you.
Yeah.
A lot of them might be in the DOC. That's Department of Correction. Go and check them out. They're there for you. They give you a lesson you really don't want to learn.
Yeah.
That is just crazy. Wow. And for all this, having said it with the new Mary Carey High School and some instance where, because this child lives in a certain way, can't get picked up on the bus to go to school. It's a lot of things going to be weeded out. It's a good thing. You got the pros and the cons of everything that's happening in life.
But we did drive by it the other day. Have you seen it? It's huge.
Oh yeah, it's very
It's huge.
Well, I saw when they were going to build it that it's going to be a huge.
Yeah.
And they put a lot of emphasis on certain things. And hey, best of luck. Go Tiger. See what you got to do. But I'm still a buck. Always going to be a buck. Once a buck, always a buck. Ain't nothing changed.
And I'm a hornet.
Yeah, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. And now we come into the season once again. The football season.
Yes!
And a lot of people are getting ready. All those hardcore footballers that really, watch it every.
My best friend's
Weekend.
daughters are varsity Flower Love cheerleaders.
Oh, really?
Together. One's a
Oh.
freshman. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
so
one's
cool.
a sophomore, or she may be a junior. Yeah, she's a junior. Yeah. And so we got to decorate their locker room, the
Oh.
cheerleader locker room, and Adrian's in charge of doing the pep rally.
All right.
And then Tyler is a varsity football player, so he'll be playing. So our first game, we're traveling to San Antonio.
Oh, who they playing?
Or no,
Yeah.
it's Bernie.
Bernie?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
And that'll be next weekend.
next weekend.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
football season is here.
We got a scrimmage this Friday.
Yeah. It's all good, just a good camaraderie, the teamwork that everybody's been putting in and all the effort. Stay, watch out for certain things. Protect your surroundings. Because, like I said, things are getting really crazy out here. We want you to have a good time.
Yeah.
Go there, get there safe, come back safe.
Yes.
And that's what you really want. But I'm go ahead and, you got to shout out anybody you want to give a shout out to, or anything else or anything else that's happening and coming up.
I honestly want to give a shout out to all the networking people for my Tuesday at Sal's, the networking group. They've been really great helping me promote my headshots, my son, me, everybody. sending us contacts and trying to really help us keep this going.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have asked for a better group of people.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giving me opportunities to be in a magazine and write in a newspaper, and you know what I mean? Just they really have been pushing a lot of things for us, and I really appreciate that goes to Chris Tovar, Melina, Love, and Kathy. Y'all have been great. And then Christine has been like right there. And then I spoke about Adrienne earlier. Her daughters are the varsity cheerleaders. Adrienne has been like my assistant and my confidant. Like for everything, all my headshots, she comes and gets things ready. We got the studio ready for Jace. She's already messaged me like, hey, your fashion show's in like 2 weeks. Like, what do we have to finish? It's
That's
like,
going to be really nice.
So, you know, that
Well, for the end of this month, my shout out for everybody that's doing something, especially with the local comedy comedians here. You know, my really good female friend, Tina La Cucina, Mary Garcia, Anna J. Ramirez. You know, they doing really good things. Brandon Dolly, he's making every open mic there as possible. You know, he's like the Elon Musk. He just ain't got the money. You know, and just everybody's doing great things from San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Houston, Laredo, the RGB. You know, Anthony Nino. But I just want you to know, hey, everybody just keep doing what you're doing. It's okay. Because my name is Mr. Wendell. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Toodaloo.
Bye.